Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to another evening of streaming My Time at Portia. Let's see that I am on the screen and live. Confirm all my settings were working. Looks good. And just as a little bit of a paranoid extra, confirm that I'm not echoing. I had a bit of an issue last week that some of my streams were echoing, so I just want to double check on a secondary device while my viewers come online. Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do today in My Time at Portia is I've just started the first couple of harbor quests, and after that I'm gonna maybe do some fishing to get enough goals for the next house upgrade, because that's gonna be another 50,000 goals as well. Sounds alright. So let's play My Time at Portia. The last thing I did was I passed out in the mine, so I should have a bunch of mine stuff. Stay hydrated. Do I have a bunch of mine stuff? Inventory, I do. A lot of them. And I, in my last mammoth playthrough, which was the 8-hour session yesterday, almost 9 hours, which you can watch on the video on demand if you're interested.
Morning. I was just doing my patrol rounds, but I wanted to tell you that the town hall will be posting a commission for a propellerless boat today. You should check it out if you're interested.
His lips isn't moving when he says that.
Propellerless boat?
Yeah, they're to get people to and from Starlight Island. Since we don't want to cause any disturbances to the fish in the area, we want the boat to use something other than propellers. Maybe sails or paddles. Anyway, just wanted you to know. See ya.
Thanks for letting me know. Let's put stuff away. Whoa, still got a bunch of stuff. Mining. Resources. 60 out of 60. Okay, let's see. 30 out of 30. 20 out of 20. I do have a few extra helpers storage boxes still that I can use. Let's see. I'll probably sell some of it as well. Mining resources 5. Okay. And put all this in there. And consumables. What's this? Goddess. Oh, that's a relic. 35 out of 60. So it should have enough space for this. What was that? That was a duck. Oh, duck on a king. Piece 1. It's a red one. Goddess statue. Painting of a girl. Max stamina plus 8. I think I've already got enough max stamina in the house. I've got just started this new tab, which I'm gonna try and get alts, or either stuff that I'm not using, or some of the my construction type stuff that does have this little green bit of text that can be placed in a museum. I built this without knowing whether it has that, so I still have to check it, otherwise I'll just sell it. But this can be placed in a museum, this can be placed. I'm just gonna wait on some of it because they've got bonuses, like this got the max stamina bonus of plus 8. Just want to make sure that I've got enough stuff in my house to actually cap the bonuses from the house as well before I donate it to the museum. So let's put lubricant in there. And lots of it. Now I can pick up this stuff as well. Huge piles of stuff. Stuff! More stuff! Amazing. 34 carbon steel bars. There's even more? How does that happen? Maybe it was just as I collected it, Ak collected some other stuff and put it in there super quickly. Okie dokie. Yeah. These are from the coop and the shed. Sort all, please. Yes, thank you. And no mail. Oh, let's talk to Ak. And I've got some new stuff that I could plant. New boxes. Hello.
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 I'm learning more and more about the world from Petra. I cannot believe how much has changed. I also haven't had any interfacing time since I've been here. It's very different. I don't have any direction.
How about some industrial engine for direction? Yeah. Really nice present, thank you. You are welcome. Let's see. Concrete. Refuel. What do I want to make? Probably make some salad sauce. I haven't got enough eggs. Resin. Let's make some more resin. I've capped my tree farm, so I'm now getting a bunch of resin from, not resin, tree sap, which I was previously in danger of running out of. I'm getting a bunch of tree sap from the tree farm now, so it should be alright for a while. Let's see. As long as I don't make too much concrete. Make some more resin then. And I want to plant some stuff. What do I currently have? I have a rainbow flower. I don't think there's anything that actually explicitly states as one of the seasons that it grows is winter. It's either all seasons, but nothing specifically says winter, so I have to go for all season stuff. Just double check. All seasons, all seasons, all seasons. Yeah, so either all seasons or nothing. Let's do just the wheat. Some cornball. Haven't had any of that in a while. So, and it's still early in winter. I'm only on day 2 of winter, so I don't have to worry about maybe going too long if it's in the wrong season. Because this is a 9-day thing, but yeah, there's 28 days, 27 days left in the season. That should be fine. And we can look at the other stuff. So I've planted that. The trees. Apricot tree will give me some fruit soon. How about this? Fiber cloth. Need to top up on this because I did a commission as well with the Civil Corps for a bunch of worn fur. So let's get that topped up. Some more fiber cloth. The tricky thing, the fiber cloth is an ingredient for waterproof cloth, but 10 at a time. So whenever I do a stack of this, it basically chows through all my fiber cloth. So let's just make another big stack of that. Let's go. This is my super fish tank, which you get as a reward from the museum if you give them 1 kingfish of each kind of kingfish. And I'm trying to breed golden salmon kingfish in there because it is used in an endgame type recipe which gives you like a permanent buff of +1 attack. It's a Ak recipe actually. Let me quickly show you that. it is from Mr. Ack. If you ask him to cook, you can see his recipes on this list, and it's this recipe: golden king salmon fillet, which is a golden salmon king, mustard, seaweed, apricot, max hit point permanently +1. So that's what I'm going to do. If I get another fish tank later, which I believe you can get if you get the harbor missions completed, it opens a new trading post where you can buy crystal fish tanks. I'll then try and put this bubblefish king in the other one for defense permanently +1 recipe. So over time it hopefully will add up and give me something to work towards endgame in my Time at Portia. How many fish have I got? Got 5 in this one and 4 in that one. Okay. So this is now, how many fish is there? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Am I counting right? There are 5 or 6 in there. Stop swimming! Or I can just say remove all of them. There were 6 in there. Okay, so then I'm gonna put back 4. So I think I had 4 in there, and they must have in the 2 pairs bred 2 new fish, but then you can't feed them. So I'll put 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and feed the 4 in there. And some fishy foods. Yeah, you can give them either dough or this bug eggs as food, and you have to keep them fed every day. They get like a little icon if they're hungry. Little it looks like the fish icon's got like a little bubbles out of their mouth icon over the top of the fish tank if they're hungry, and you shouldn't let the day end when they're hungry, otherwise it won't count towards the, let's say, breeding days total. So I just try and feed them something every day to try and prevent that. Okay, I can actually keep those fish and go and sell it. Top up these things. Let's top up everything. Fuel. I've got enough wooden boards, I think. Kick off some more igneous bricks. Yes. Cool. Steel plate. I need a lot of steel plates. I had a number of construction type things that ate my steel plates. Let's see. Oh, AI model. Pick that up. So this is the recovery machine. I think it's called the recovery machine. Yeah, recovery machine that you can get if you donate 10 items total to the museum. And what it allows you to do is it just looks at your inventory and sees what relic pieces you have, and if you have a whole set, it allows you to recover the relic. So this one, for example, I've got 4 sets of it, but instead of then having to manually look through the pieces to find, or through my inventory to try and find all the different pieces, especially ones that's like 5 pieces. So this one's 4 pieces. This one's 5. I might have had to look through my inventory, find 4, and it's like, oh man, trying to look for the 5th one and not finding it. Whereas this one just tells me I don't have it. So it saves me a bit of time. It does take time to recover it though, so there is a little bit of a downside to that, but I do not mind because it saves me the effort of actually having to look through my inventory to find those items. Yeah. What does this actually give? Attack plus 13, large relic, can be placed in a museum. So what I'm doing at the moment with these items I'm recovering, I'm putting them in this items and gifts tab, and then once I've upgraded my house, I will go through that and just check my stats for the house to make sure that I'm capped on everything. And if I am capped, I will just actually donate it to the museum. They accept one of each items that you can place, so you can't give multiple of the same item, unfortunately. It's usually not a problem. Charcoal, more charcoal. It's used in carbon steel. Lots and lots of charcoal. Yeah, it looks like Ack just came past and refueled everything. So I've got one of the chips is actually one of the chips to upgrade Ack is a refueling chip, which allows you to let Ack do the refueling for you, which certainly helps out the production line. Let's see. Iron bar. Oh, iron bar, sure. Let's get a nice big stockpile of everything. Yeah, I think I've, because my game speed is set to super slow, I've run way ahead of actual quests that need these items. So my stockpile grows, because I think the game speed, even though it passes slower, the time it requires to produce it is measured in real time, I think. I'm not sure about that though. Maybe that's something I have to check. But it feels like the quests aren't coming fast enough to actually use up all these items that I'm producing. Look at the ore stacks that I've got. So 11,000, 4,000, 5,000. I might need to go for copper ore though, because that's the one that I actually am less than 1,000 off. If I look at one of these was using copper ore. Let me check. Yeah, so copper ore 317. So I'm a bit low on copper ore. And let's bet the animals. Are they happy? They are happy. So this is actually the first time I've gotten the shed. So this is the shed, and this one is the coop. This is the first playthrough that I've actually gotten these two buildings. So I don't know what sort of the limitations are, or how to optimize what I'm doing. Because this gives me number of livestock, right? So I can get that you can get up to 8 livestock in this coop. However, I'm thinking in terms of the fish tank. How the fish tank works is if they in the building or the shed long enough that they might breed, and I'm not sure if that actually does work the same way as the fish tank. Let's top up the feed. Cool. Can I actually pet the horse? Or the feather does it? No, doesn't look like. Let's see. Oops, I wanted to check. No, I wanted to check the stable, but let's pet the horse normally. Pew 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 pew. Oh, look at those hearts. Many hearts. I've also in my big stream yesterday upgraded. Was it yesterday? Upgraded my assembly station to assembly level 3, which gave me that automated assembly as well. So what I sometimes do is create these items that I've previously built and just put it in my museum stuff, because this is now a medium assembled item that can be placed in the museum. And I feel I've got enough of the normal stuff already in my workshop area, so I just do a little bit of everything and see. So I've built a cooking set, I think. Oh, I need an iron pan. Okay. So that's what I also like. It just quickly checks all your storage areas to see if you've got iron pans or the ingredients for what you want to build, and then you can just go and make it if you don't have it. Iron pan. Let's make a few iron pans. Don't think I'm going to use much. Okay. And I put it in the storage box here. Iron pans, and now it should tell me that it can make it. And it will take 45 minutes, and it can make up to 5. So if you actually want to produce stuff to sell, for example, you can just queue 5 up. Let's go and get some fertilizer ingredient. I imagine I saw mint somewhere around here. Ginger's over there. Oh, ginger. Oh, there's mint.
I ended up chickening out on actually giving it to him. I just left a note and the gift on his desk. I'm kind of embarrassed. But he didn't throw it out, so that's good.
So we're talking about Gust. Apparently a situation developed that he was trying to become friends with Gust, but Gust misinterpreted it as trying to barge in on his family, because Mint was asking Mayor Gale and Albert and everybody else how to become friends with Gust, and Gust got the impression that Mint was trying to shoulder in on his relationships with other people. So it's like, butt out, man, butt out. So now Mint is trying to repair that relationship, and I'm giving him advice.
I hope Gus doesn't dislike me too much. I really look up to Mr. Gale, so I hope his family can accept me. Hi. I saw QQ napping in front of the fire earlier. I'd say he has the right idea.
How about a gift of a rose?
Thank you so much. I really like it.
Cool. Where did Ginger go? Ginger! Come say hello. There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
My dad tells corny dad jokes all the time. I think I'm the only person that finds them funny. Bye.
Bye. Let's go and sell some kingfish and pick up a commission. What is the game speed? It feels. I'm sure I changed it. Yeah, game speed is slow. Maybe I'm just too focused on other stuff. Oopsie.
You must have stolen it!
The situation is developing.
What are you talking about?
Don't play blockhead with me. The locator computer was right here on our work table last night. And now it's gone. Who else in town would want it out of our hands? You robot hater!
Now listen here. I have no idea what you're talking about. We would never stoop so low as to steal. Everything we do is legitimate. I'm offended that you would even think of us like that.
Please, Minister.
Calm down, people.
Are you talking about that computer Inspector Molly just found?
Yes, it's a very important item to us. To me.
Petra, we really don't have it. Director Merlin, we can allow you and the Civil Corps to search our temple to remove any suspicion.
What? Nora! No, I won't allow that. First they insulted us. Now we must...
Have you got a warrant?
By letting
I haven't got a warrant.
through our temple? I won't stand for it.
Bring me your warrant.
Fine then. We're taking this to the mayor to see what he thinks.
Look at the judge to sign off on this.
That's fine by me. Let's go.
Let's go. Mayor! Where are they going? Let's go to the mayor. Dad! Dad!
I'm telling you, only the church would want something like that.
We didn't take it. If someone did, then good riddance. We don't need things like that.
Are there others
The
that might be
inflaming
interested
thing.
in this computer?
We must have it back. We're on the cusp of some real discoveries.
We're doing actual good out there, while you waste public money looking at corrupted relics all day.
Now, can both of you calm
Down!
Ah, wish all the Civil Corps were in town for this.
Where are they? We're getting to fisticuffs. Almost.
I
There we
hope
go.
Portia can be more prosperous under my guidance and become the model city in Free Cities Alliance.
Sure. How about a tea?
Thank you so much. I really like it.
Let's see. How close am I to Mayor Gale's super best friend status? How about the RPS? See if I can push him into the last bit for BFF. Paper! Paper! For scissors. Yeah, scissors. Oof. Rock. Paper. Scissors. Yeah. Somehow I felt like you knew what I was going for. Plus 2 relation. Oh, so close. So close. See, so very close. Best friend. Must be like nearly there. Okay. Still haven't picked up a commission yet. Let's go and see. Commission. I think there's 2. As the hard aluminum, I'll accept, and I'll accept. Yes. Okay. Ask Petra. That's probably about the boat to Starlight Island. 14,000. I'm way ahead. Let's see. Need to speak to Petra and hard aluminum. I'll probably get the hard aluminum. Wait. Whee. Hard aluminum. Can probably change some stone for wood as well. Sort of. Yes, fine. Put that there. And hard aluminum would be in manufactured. There we go. Cool. And take the picture. After, I'll get some wood from A&G Construction. What's this? Fireplace. Enclosure made of stone keeps your house nice and warm. Max stamina plus 13. I think this is the first time I've actually seen that, so maybe it's like a winter thing. There's elephant fountain, max health plus 30. This wooden flower square. Seems to be quite a few interesting things. Oak double bed. Market price 72. Ouch. It's good for buying stuff, but not good for selling stuff. Let's get some wood. Okay. Do I want to buy something then? 150,000 goals. I'm actually tempted to just use all my money to do the house upgrade. See how much this commission gives me. I don't want to use all my money for an upgrade. I did that yesterday and when I did the tree farm upgrade, and then when I wanted to upgrade the actual delivery as well, they said sure, just specify what you want, and then I didn't have the money to actually do it, and I accidentally reset everything. So it's like, no, don't do that.
Hey.
Hello, audit. There are actually a lot of runes around Portia. Lucian is famous for its many runes, but Portia has almost as many. Do I have a gift that he would like? I don't think so. Or I don't know, I should say. Pinky. No. Let's talk to Alice.
Hi.
Hi.
I wonder if there are any new plants I can find on Starlight Island.
Really amazing. Gift of a crystal necklace. Plus 10. It's a really nice present. Thank you. You are welcome. Let's buy some flowers and support her. I'll pick some of the roses. Thank you. Let's go and talk to Django as well. Give him a paper flower, which he likes. Django is over there.
Hello.
Hello.
If you ever need advice, you can always come here. I promise to always have an open ear and a plate of food for you.
Thanks, Django. How about some paper flowers?
Oh, now this is something special, my friend. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome. I wonder what he does with all of them. I've given that to him a few times. Same as what I wonder what Mayor Gale does with all those tea tables I give him. And talk to Petra. Petra. Oh, Sam. Hello.
Hey! There are some undercurrents around Starlight Island, so we can't go there on small rowboats.
Okay. How about shrimp and cheese on rice?
It really is a nice present. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I need to talk to Paulie as well to hand in that commission. Petra, hello.
A propellerless boat?
Yes.
Remington suggested a sailboat.
If that's all you want, you don't really need my help, now do you? Let me think. I seem to remember some references to wheel-based boats somewhere. Why don't you grab me some data disks in the meantime while I search my files?
So, I do happen to have some
I found the
ready-
reference, by the way. There used to be some types of wheel-based boats in the old world, but they're mostly for leisure travel as they're not too fast, perfect for what we need. Anyway, I'll get back to you once I have something.
Thanks, Petra. Talk to Paulie.
Hey!
Hey! Thanks, come to my manufacturing store and pick up some goods anytime. Thanks, Paulie. If I have something he would like. No. Don't think so. He likes. I've got a few of his likes so far. Paulie likes simple desk or wall light. Okay. Paulie was made fun of for being a skinny kid while growing up in Portia, which pushed him to become the strongest and most manly man in the city. Not satisfied with just that, he also opened a furniture shop, the most manly of all professions. Great. Buddy, receive 10% discount when consuming in the store. Friend, receive a 20% discount when consuming in the store. Good friend, receive a 25% discount when consuming in the store. Great. I've got all the missions now, right? Oh, I've got a skill point. Let's see. Gifting, 20%. I'll do this one actually. Items can sell for 2% more. Let me check the next one. This is the business mind, or when sparring, there's a 20% chance to increase 1 relationship points regardless of the outcome, or 20% chance to receive double the loot if you win. Altruistic, get an extra 1 relationship points when fulfilling a wish. I'm going to go for this one. The next ones. Mood meter. Proposed success rate by 10%. 1 action point while dating or playing. Intimate interaction. Daily interactions with other people. 1. sure what that does. Decrease the cost of exchanging for items at and special event shop by 10%. Not sure what that does. Play can be activated at the associate NPC level. Photographer unlock new selfie poses. Interesting. Boat to Starlight. Wait for diagram. Understood. So I now have, I believe, enough that I'm comfortable to exchange my 50,000 goals for the house upgrade. The next house upgrade I think is 50,000, so I would still have a few extra. Too slow, Mrs. Ladybug. I'm just getting them for the bug eggs. Yeah, so I should have enough to still feel comfortable after this sort of. And put those extra stuff away, manufactured. So I've constructed a cooking set. I'm gonna put in the museum tab. Museum. So I'm slowly trying to get this set up maxed, because I want to get to about 30 donations for the museum, which is the next reward that I'm actually after. There's different tiers of rewards for number of items donated, and the next one that I really want is the tier 30 or 30 items donated, which is a safety box, which is similar to the helper's box, but I can't actually access that, because I think I'm going to switch from helper storage box to safety box for a number of stuff that I don't want to access. For example, some of the food stuff he's now actually giving to my pets. He was giving aroma apples or apricots to the pets, and I was like, no, don't use that, so I can use it for other stuff. So I don't want to store it in a helper's box that he can access. I know I can actually just take it out and put it in a normal storage box for now, to prevent that, but I like the 60 slots that it gives me, so it's alright for now. I can handle that. So I built a cooking set. Industrial cutter. I think I already have an industrial cutter on the list. Industrial cutter. No. Maybe not. Let's make an industrial cutter. Or did I actually have one in the museum tab itself? Museum. No. Okay. Let's try an industrial cutter then. Industrial cutter. Check. Grinding saw, I haven't got any. Okay, so it says I need grinding saws, which I understand. Let's make some grinding saws. Grinding saw. Make a few. How's this coming along? This is done. Soldier of Scepter. Duck on a king. What is that actually? Duck on a king. Ah, it's like a little sphinx with a rubber ducky on top. Brilliant. Duck on a king. The cover. Okay. So this one that I just got was a Soldier of Scepter medium relic. So once I update my house, upgrade my house now, I will check what how much I need or can cap in terms of the items that I've got. Let's move in that and store this manufactured stuff. The saw, so now if I try and do the cutter, it should say it's fine. Yeah. Cool. And what was I doing? My apple slices going. Apple slices is fine. Apple slices is fine. Ah, I wanted to pick up the items for the house upgrade. which is, I made a note yesterday when I was checking this. It is iron wooden planks. 18 of them. Got a bunch of them. Iron wooden planks. Aluminum plates. I do not have enough aluminum plates. That is a travesty. Hold on. Do I have? Should I have more aluminum plates? Unless I've ignored that. Let me check. 17 aluminum plates. So any aluminum plates I've got? I'd say if I say sword, yeah, it doesn't actually put it in a different stash. I was just wondering if I put it in something else. Let me change this to aluminum plate. Aluminum plate. Oh. Craft maximum. Please. Okay, so I don't yet have enough for the next upgrade then. So, what can I do in the meantime? Sort or store stuff, yeah. So I'm waiting for one more aluminum plate. Let's check. The other thing is strengthened glass, which I should have enough of. That's normal glass. Hold on. No. Normal glass, strengthened glass. Okay. And there isn't anyone that actually, I want to say, sells what I'm looking for, so can't just go and buy it. Aluminum plate. Gonna take a while. Let's see. There isn't any quest on the map. Wait, there is. What's this? I can't write that. I'm gonna check what that quest is while I wait for the one aluminum plate and hope it gets before 6 in the in-game day. What's this? What's this? Gust? Yeah, so this is his mother's grave, by the way. This is the sad part of the game. So yesterday was Ginger's birthday, and I gave her a gift, and she was like, "Oh, thanks for the gift, but it's not really a reason to celebrate." And then connecting the dots, her mum died giving birth to her, so she doesn't actually like her birthday because that's when her mum died. So yeah, and Gust has been here since yesterday.
You and Mint were asking about my likes, right? I heard all about it. Then a mysterious gift with a note lands on my desk. Albert has been giving me a hard time since. I don't even need to guess to know it's from Mint. Only he's so devious. It's all because he wants to have a good relation with my father, or else why would he need to get on my good side?
He wants to get to know you better.
Really now?
Relationship +5. Yes. Just need a moment. Okay. Understood. Okay, let's see. McDonald wanted something. I can probably go and check what McDonald wants. Where's my horse? Ah, my horse is going around. Oh, let's meet at the bottom then. Horsey. Where's my horsey? Ah, there he is. He teleported. Okay. Why can't I get over? Yeah. There we go. I want to can see what McDonald's want. McDonald, not McDonald's. Two different things. He would like one water bucket right now. Okay.
See you.
Water bucket. McDonald's. So I'm making note of this. One water bucket. Because even though I think it's easy to remember one water bucket, by the time I've gotten on my horse and got distracted by some fertilizer stuff that you can pick up and by the time I got back to my farm, and then it's like, what was I doing again? McDonald's wanted something? What was that again? So I have to write it down. Bamboo papaya seed. And after I've done this, there's little things that prevent me from actually getting to what I was doing. Or forgetting why I often forget things that I was busy doing in the middle of doing them. Emily? Hello?
Hey! Sonia's so excited about Starlight Island. I think she just wants to lounge under the sun.
Nice.
See you!
I promised I would actually help her grow the supersized fruit thing that she got from the mysterious man. And I think you need to actually help fertilize it. So I was just worried there for a moment that I missed a cue that she wants me to fertilize it, but apparently not. Have I got an aluminum plate? No, not yet. What was I doing? Water bucket, water bucket, water bucket. My notes says water bucket. Which I believe would be in here. Water bucket. Amazing. And talk to McDonald's. Imagine this. Got a gift for you, and it's exactly what you want. I've been wanting one for a long time. Thank you. You're welcome. See how much yeah, it's fairly cheap to buy the baby one, the calf or a lamb. You just have to take care of them. So you can either, I believe, sell them as fully grown, which is like times 10 in terms of return, which takes maybe 12 in-game days or so. Or you can just use their produce. I'm not sure if they actually breed as well. We will check, because I'm currently not doing anything to prevent breeding. So, and they should have enough space in there. So they've got 2 sheep, 2 calves, 2 ducklings, and 2 chicks. So if they do breed, they will breed. How many fishes have I got in there? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10. Yeah, I don't want to do the same thing in there that I've done in the other one to actually figure out how much fish is in there, because they might be in the middle of a 8-day breeding cycle, which I don't want to interrupt if I take them out during that, because I think that just resets the cycle. So let's store the new stuff that I've got. Sort all, yes. Make some stuff that I can give to Ardit. Ardit likes the... I think this is something randomly that Sonia would like. Can test it out. Talisman. Ardit likes talisman. Take a few of those. Yeah, so I'd like to have a few items carried around with me that the different people like, that if I see them I can give them a gift. Oh man. I think this is gonna be too slow. Have I got an aluminum plate? I have one! Yes, yes, let's make it for 6. Make it for 6. I have to run. I want to get to energy construction before they close at 6. Yes! Okay, let's do this super quick, super quick. And do the house upgrade. Upgrade. Yep, confirm. Thank you. And yeah, so the footprint, this is the thing that I was slightly worried about. The footprint is about the same between level 3 and level 4. And the last thing I want to check is actually, I could actually do this one as well if I've got the money. So I can already make wooden pillars, concrete and aluminum plate. Okay. Plus 400, plus 180 stamina, plus 120, plus 120. Cool. So that one, next one is 100,000. Okay. But now, I first want to check how much bonus I can, or if my current bonus is actually capped. If not, I will add a few things that does cap it. What did I want to do? I want to check if Sonia likes fluffy pendants. I've got a feeling she does. Hello, Sonia. Don't give her any gifts today yet.
If they're really going to open up Starlight Island soon, I'll be the first visitor in line along with Emily and Anton.
Do you like fluffy pendant?
Not bad. Points for trying.
Points for trying. Thanks, Sonia. Who likes fluffy pendant? Maybe Antoine. I vaguely remember someone who likes it. Can't remember who though. Okay. And I think I was going to try and give Ardit a gift. Let's go find Ardit. Oh, it's over there. Hi. There are actually a lot of runes. I said this already. How about a gift of a talisman?
Thank you. Never expected you to give me this.
You're welcome. Okay, let's quickly pick up some mushrooms. Oh, after we've picked up some rocky stuff. And what I'm trying to get with these is the bloodstone, which is a rare drop from rocks, and it's used in industrial furnaces. One of the ingredients for the industrial furnace uses bloodstones. Okay, cool. Back to mushrooms. So one. Do I see any? The snow is obscuring my vision. Okay, there's another one. I was just, before I started streaming, I was looking at the directory of games, and I've noticed World of Warcraft Classic launched today. There's some humongous streamers that's all streaming World of Warcraft Classic. I did play, I want to say, not the proper Classic 1.0. I played, I think I started playing World of Warcraft just before 1.11, which was the first Naxxramas expansion. So I did technically play Vanilla WoW, but I only got on very late in Vanilla WoW, and it wasn't long after I've started that they released, what's it, Burning Crusade, which was the next expansion, or the first expansion actually. So I vaguely recall some of the screenshots and stuff that I've seen, or the gameplay. It's like, ah, yeah, that is what's the area called? Westwood. I want to say Westwood. I saw somebody in Westwood. Okay, how do I get out? I'm getting lost in the trees. Okay. Wait, there's... No, the pan bats. The pan bats confuse me, because I think it's a glittery mushroom, and it's just a pan bat. Okay. Cool. And... whoops. While I am doing this, or some bloodstones. And the drill just makes everything just like pop, pop, pop. Okay. Some more stone. Bloodstone? Anyway. Bloodstone. Marble's pretty cool as well. Sometimes I run out of marble. Yeah, I've done a few times where I like, oh, I've got lots of marble and it's easy come, and then I do like a recipe in bulk, like a stone table or something that uses marble. It's like, yeah, it's fine, and I bulk produce it to try and sell furniture to, say, AMG Construction, because they do buy furniture as well, and then suddenly I'm out of marble. And it's like, oh man, I didn't have as much marble as I thought. Because it will take like 3 marble or something per stone table, or 2 marble or something. But then, because I've got lots of stone, because I think that's the other ingredient for the stone table, as an example. So it will take like 5 stone and 2 marble. So it's like, yeah, I can make 200, easy peasy. And then you sell it for 10 gold a pop or something. Which adds up. And it actually eats into your marble stockpile. Let's pick up a few things. All this glittery loot. All this glittering loot. Cannot resist. Okay. Cool. And more resources. A pulley and some resin. Nice. Sort all. Okay, I can probably put those back now. So this is in manufactured. Strength glass, iron and blank. I'm gonna keep the fluffy pendant, I don't know. Let's put it in there. I'll figure it out later. And let's just check if there's any thing that needs topping up. This is fine still. Beginning is brick. I don't think I can't actually make more than I've got there. Okay, and over here it's fine. Cool. My duck on a king is done. And let's make a power lamp. Good. So let's see. Bearings, steel table. These are fine. Don't need anything urgently. Sort all, yeah. And this is attack plus 8. So let me actually. I think I've got. Attack is the one that I need stuff of. So let me get a few attack items. Attack plus 10. Max stamina. Attack. I'm gonna go into my house and just make sure everything is kept. Max stamina. Attack. Max health. I think max health is definitely kept. Attack. Max stamina. Max stamina. Toy robot. Defense, but fine. Teddy bear, max health. I've already donated one of these to the museum. Max stamina. Okay. I've already got like 5 pink sofas in my house, but let's see what we can put in there now. I should have a new room as well. Let's see. Where did my control panel go? Home panel. So I am actually capped on health. I need some stamina and I need some defense. Defense and stamina. So there's stamina, defense, stamina. Stamina, which one was stamina? This one. Stamina. Okay. Cool. Let's put a few things up. So, number 3 is a painting, which can go over there. A file cabinet, which can go through that. Oh, look at this cute room. And a toy robot. And a chair. I'm not very much into organizing my house. I just like, oh, there's an empty space, put something there. As you can probably deduce from what I've done. Painting kitty I don't need. Let's see, attack, stamina. Let's see, what's this? Incense burner. I think that should be it. How's it looking? And panel. Health, stamina is now capped. I can probably put all the stuff in, because I think what it's gonna do is for the next house upgrade, so I'm capped for the next house upgrade already, which is 400 health, 180, 120 and 120. So let's try and do that. So I can put up more health stuff, more stamina stuff, lots of pink couches. So pink couch, pink couch. How about another pink couch? You don't mind another pink couch, do you? Another pink couch. Another pink couch. Yeah, I think that's more than capped. Okay, let's do that. Attack, attack, attack. This is max health. Max health. Okay, put some attack stuff down. This is facing the wrong way. You're doing the feng shui all wrong. Max health, max health. Painting of a kitty. Painting of a kitty. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I think I need some more defense. So 120, so I'm capped on the next level of attack. I need more defense. I think I'm capped on stamina. I'm almost capped on health. Let's see. I didn't have any more, did I? No. Sword. Okay. So this attack. So I'm capped on attack. Okay, let's see. Defense, health. Defense and health. So let's see. Not museum stuff. I can actually now put some of these items in there, which I did not put there before because I wanted to keep attack stuff. But I think I'm capped. Can you? No, this you can't donate to the museum. Okay. Items and gifts. I think Petra actually likes the leather sofa as a gift. I've not tried it, but I recall from my previous playthrough that she does. Let's see. Anything that I can put in the house? Max health. The fans gives the health as well. Defense? No, that's an equipable item. This is flower pot. Crit chance. No. When placed in your house, max stamina. I think I'm capped on stamina. Max stamina, okay. And so I need defense and health items. That can be placed in my house. Defense and health. No. Cool. So I think there's actually craftables that can give me that. Defense and health. Max health. Yeah, let's make a few of those. 5. And health. Max pot of hysteria. Give us something worth more. Defense. Ah, defense and health. Defense and health. Defense and health. Crystal statue. Requires a small clock. Max health. Hospital bed. Yeah, that's one way to encourage health. Max health. 10. 15. And I can make 200 of them. Let's see. Banquet table. Let's go for a bookshelf. 5, 4. I think that should be enough. Sorry, what was? That was defense. Ah, no, both is health, so I need defense. Hold on. Defense. I think there's one of the lights, if I recall correctly. Wall lamp, defense plus 4. Let's see. Okay. So I want to get up to 400 health, which I'm very close to actually, so I can place 2 health items and 120 defense, so I probably need more defense stuff. Let's put them up first. Not on the side, how about there? And there. And there's an open spot. All these open spots! You're not using your walls. Look how pretty my decoration is. I take no account of good taste. It's just anything that gives me a stat bonus. Okay, and wall light. Self wall light. Wall light. Okay. I think. How are we looking? So I need one more for the defense to cap defense as well, which I think is the 120 for the next upgrade. And then I will be happy. Let's see. Defense. Defense. One more defense. Which is a wall lamp. Craft one. Okay. And let's see this one. There we go. So I'm capped on health, capped on stamina if it's 180, 120, 120. Cool. So it does keep a log of what Axe actually doing. So if you've got questions like, where did I get this? You can reference that. I am just gonna put the extra stuff that I've produced away in the inventory, and then I'm gonna go to bed in the game. Let's see. I don't even do this max health. Okay. Items and gifts. Oh, that's full. Items and gifts too. That's full as well. Well, not full, but the first screen is full. And wait, there's one more thing before we go to bed. I want to make sure that my automatic assembly station is doing something. Let's see. So it's finished with this cutter, industrial cutter, which it does say medium assembled item can be given to the museum. So let's put that in there. Museum. And next up is, what's the indexing? Industrial cutter, industrial furnace. Don't think I've got any spare industrial furnaces. So let's make some industrial cores. So that was the thing I was talking about that needs the bloodstone, is the industrial core. So that is this one. Let's make a bunch of them. 14. Which I almost always run out of. Short on. Cool. Industrial furnace bolt. So this is something that I would actually queue up a bunch of, because it's quite useful to have a few extra. It's actually retrieve. Get it back. Stop. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 5 or whatever, because some of the other stuff, the comprehensive stuff, uses a furnace as an ingredient. So even though I don't need more industrial furnaces for active production, it will be useful later. Okay, now I'm happy. Now I can go to bed. And I think the next in-game day, besides just doing missions, I'm going to try and do some fishing, because now I need 100,000 goals for the next house upgrade. Okay, let's see. And I'm waiting for some stuff. And there's some stuff happening as well.
Hello?
Hello?
Mally has been asking me a lot about the structures of the past. But since I lived in a big mansion, and didn't go out much until I was uplifted to the space station, I really don't know much.
Interesting. How would you like a industrial engine? I like it. You're very nice. Welcome. Albert. Hello, Albert.
Hey!
You have an invitation? Sure. Play with Albert at Amber Island Bridge tomorrow at 6. Okay. Cool. It's Wednesday. So there is commissions from the research center. I've attached the paddle boat diagram in the letter. I've made the wheel paddle small enough that they shouldn't give the fish any trouble. I look forward to spending some weekends on Starlight Island, so get to it. Come on. Okay. Sweet. Let's store all the new stuff. Anything exciting? So I've gotten milk now. Getting honey. This is probably from the tree farm. Okay. Sort all. Yeah, got some more plates now. Aluminum plates. Start getting that back up. It's running out of aluminum plates. Okie dokie. And let's just check all my stuff are producing something. Cornball. I am gonna make more resin. And I guess some more resin as well. Some cultivated soil. Concrete. Yeah, let's make some concrete. And some more resin, because I've just used a bunch. Cool. I'm just gonna pick this up, right? Because I want to put it in my inventory and check if, yeah, you can put it in museums. I can actually make one. I'm gonna put this one back, but I can make one. Make one and give it to the museum. Refill. Top up this one. Top up. Refill and top up. And craft some more. Not a problem. Not a problem. Igneous bricks gonna run out. Steel plates fine. Aluminum plates fine. Let's see. I want to get feed for the fish. So there should be 4 fish in there. 4 fish in there. A bunch of fish in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 9 in there. Let's put it 20 fish in there. Not doing an exact thing, because this is actually dough. I've already got another stack of dough as well, so it's fairly easy to get more dough, so it's not precious. Let's get the feather duster, put that back there. Okay, got a feather duster. Let's make the animals happy. Happy animals. I think that the size determines, so the 100%, 121%, if they're 100%, that's mature or adult, and it just means if it goes over to like 121%, that they would sell for more, because it's like a weight thing, I think, at that stage. So if they are higher than 100, it just means if you sell them, they will go for slightly more. Okay. And so now I've got 5 of these, and I'm going to put I'm going to split the stacks so that the stuff that I give to the museum, so you shift click and you can split the stacks. I'm not sure how that works on console, but I'm going to put 1 in the museum tab, and the rest is just manufactured, because that's going to be an ingredient for some of the other stuff. And I confirmed that the grill is actually a item I can put on, so I can make 23 grills. Might be worth checking how much it sells for, and then seeing if I can make a bunch to actually sell. Mission. Let's see. There is a D with a ribbon. There's an A, 11 hard aluminum, which I will do. What a C. Yeah, so that house upgrade pushed my stamina points past 500 and my hit point past 2000. But somebody has a quest for me, hold on. Who's got a quest over that direction? Somebody? Somebody? Nora has a quest.
Oh, did you see that argument? It was an unpleasant sight.
Indeed.
The locator computer was stolen?
Seems like it. But we really didn't take it. We'd never do things like that.
What do you think could have taken
I don't know. The church and the research center regularly in opposition to one another, I suppose. So it's hard to say. There's not much else we can do, except to wait for the Civil Corps to complete their investigation. Although I did hear that Arlo and Remington won't be back for a while, as they're helping Inspector Molly with her survey. Only Sam's available in town. Can you check with her and see if you can help her out? I really want to clear our name quickly, but I can't be seen too close to the investigation, as I'm part of the implicated party.
Sure thing, always ready to help.
I very much appreciate it.
You're welcome, Nora. How
Hey! We can see Starlight Island from atop the temple tower. I've always wanted to go there. It looks beautiful from afar.
Nice. How about, I heard you like some crystal hourglass?
I've always wanted this.
She's a friend.
I'm so happy.
Sweet. And I want to get Mint a gift.
Hi.
Hi.
I wonder if there's a nice napping spot on Starlight Island.
Important stuff. Is there a good napping spot? How about some roses?
Is that? Wow, I like it.
Amazing. Cool. And Alice likes...
Hi.
Oh.
I wonder if there are any new plants I can find on Starlight Island.
The news of the town, this Starlight Island thing. How about a crystal necklace?
This is beautiful. How did you know I love this?
You're welcome. I will take some roses, marked by 77%. Not the best, but it's cool. Talk with Sam. Where's Sam? Sam is in this direction, I think. Wait. What's over this way? This Sam? This is Sam.
Nora asked you to help me? Sure thing. Always could use your help.
Sure.
This one's a tough nut to crack. At first I suspected the Bandit brothers, but this crime scene is too clean. It's not their style to be so... professional. Why don't you go over the grounds around the research center again and see if I missed anything?
I think this is the one where it's like in some random corner. There's a secret clue. Where it's like, how do you do that? There we go.
Doesn't this belong to Tuss? Let's go pay them a visit after all. They live in a cave on the Bassanio Heights last time we looked. Get ready for combat. I'll meet you at their hideout.
Cool. Let's do this. Only in a day's work. Rush. Oh, my horse can't do it. Twitch cannot go into narrow spaces. Twitch gets nervous. It's stuck. So let's go to Bassanio Heights. After we pick up some fertilizer ingredient. Very important ingredient. And run. Okay. Get enveloped. And I've got my trusty hammer. Let's see where the hideout is. The cave over there. Let's see.
This is it. Let's head inside. Be on the lookout for two simpletons.
Let's do it! I am fine on health and stamina. Let's look out for some simpletons. I actually want to, while we're doing this, get some buffs up. And that's a health buff. Let's put this on there. And what's this? I will take it. Cool. And is that a chest somewhere? I didn't see a chest. What's the map looks like? No, very basic one. Should be able. Whoa! Watch out! Watch out! Ugh. Should have done something different. Can you actually dodge it? So many triggers it. Whoa. What's that? Oh, that's weird. Okay. That was very weird. Did it come from the front or behind? Ah, hasn't us. There we go. Ah, that was a bit weird. Hey, there is a chest over there. Let me actually not interrupting until I've got the chest. Yay! Got the chest. A sapphire and some goals. Hey, you two, over here.
Why am I not surprised? It's always you two. You're under arrest for stealing that relic.
What? This is ours. We got it fair and square.
Boss even traded his favorite hat for it.
That I did. That masked fool thought my hat had real value.
I'm not buying it. You're under arrest for stealing from the research center. You are to surrender the relic immediately and come with me to the core HQ.
You can't do that. It's ours. Us.
On it, boss.
Whoa, he started to fight. Let's crit. Don't hit Sam, you meanies. Sam's my friend.
Make a run for it.
This chick is wicked.
Alright, enough fun for today, you two.
He's got blood in his
Really didn't
eyes.
steal it. It's ours.
Yeah, save it for the inquiry. Why don't you take that computer relic over there to Director Merlin? I'm sure they'll be happy to have it back.
Sure. Special item locator computer. Sorry, getting confused again. That direction. E exit. Go. Let's get on my trusty oars. Hard aluminum and paddle boat. Commissions still to be done. Still early in the day. Did I say have I mentioned that I love slow game speed? Might have said it once or twice. Okay. I am on the way to the research center. Somewhere, I think. Sparkly bits must get sparkly bits. Yeah, research center. Sam actually beat me there, she was there. Let's see. Oh, no, this is probably for Merlin then. Hold on. And there. Hello.
You found it! This is great! What happened? Oh. I guess I was mistaken to have accused the church. What do you know? I suppose next time Lee wants to start a verbal disagreement, I'll let him win for once. Can you let Lee know what I said? No. Wait. Tell Nora that I said sorry.
Yeah, it's tough to make peace when they don't see eye to eye. Okay. Let's go and talk with Nora after I've picked up some hard aluminum and made a paddle boat and killed these ladybugs. Mr. Ladybugs. Excuse me. Let's see. So let's pick up. I didn't make anything. Paddle boat. Check. Oh, it'll take a while. Paddle requires each paddle. Oh no, I think it's 2 paddles require this many plates. So I need 30 aluminum plates. So I think I will change igneous brick to aluminum plate as well. Steel plate. I'm empty on steel plate as well. Okay, let's see. Steel plates and aluminum plate. so I can't actually make the paddle boat. Let's put igneous brick in there. But I can pick up hard aluminum. Hard aluminum, is nothing there. There we go, hard aluminum. Okay. Talk with Nora and give hard aluminum to Petra, actually. Okay. Well, let's go and talk to Nora first. Hello, Nora.
The director said that? Wow, that's a first. I'm just happy this whole incident is behind us. Thank you so much for your help. Arlo's back. I wonder if he knows why the Bandit brothers took that relic.
I know. Dear Laura seed. Nice. Relationship plus 20. So yeah, I'm starting to get quite a big stockpile of data disks. So I am gonna exchange it for some seeds while I'm here. And some planters. Some more of that. Some more of that. Cool. Probably some more tiles as well. Yeah, once I've upgraded all the buildings in my yard, I need to do a bit of rearranging because I'm not quite happy with the way it's currently at. Because I'm not using all the space either. So much things to do right. Even though there's no wrong way to play this game, I just like to be a bit more organized. Let's talk to Petra. Hello, Petra.
Hello.
Thanks a bunch. Now we can get on with the research. 26 relationship. I got a gift of... I need to carry those pink sofas. I think she likes the pink sofas as well.
Thanks. This looks nice.
Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, the paddle boat's gonna be a while. So I'm waiting for aluminum plates. So let's see. We've got a play date tomorrow. I haven't got anything on today. There's no fireside. Can go and store some stuff. Calendar? Sorry, back to the calendar. And there isn't any open licenses for stuff. So let's see. I'll probably just go fishing, get some goals again. No more resources. Okay. Sort everything. Yes. And put the manufactured stuff back. Manufactured. Okay, and just before I go, make sure everything on my farm's got production going. That's got production going. Got some aluminum plate production going, steel plate production. Fishes are happy. This is done. Hold on. Let's do a plain model. Recover. That's working. What does this actually do? This is attack plus 3, which is a small relic uncapped on attack in my house. So I'm gonna put that in the museum tab. The first one, museum. Okay. And some crystal necklaces. I'm running out of crystal necklaces. And I'm gonna go fishing. My favorite fishing spot. on the way there I might chop down some trees, if there are trees. Like this one. And get some Asteria and Dragonolds. I meant this tree. Make sure I've got enough ironwood. And poplar wood. Because that's what's needed for the wooden pillar, which is the next house upgrade. We need some wooden pillars. So poplar wood is welcome as well. Let's pick up some of this. Asteria. Some more Asteria for pots of Asteria, which a couple of people like as gifts. Cool. And cactus also gives ironwood. Bit of a surprise, but there you go. It has to have iron skins to survive the harsh desert weather, whether it's snowing. So that extra 30 stamina actually makes quite a big difference from the house upgrade. Feels like I can lot much longer. Yeah, that little blue icon on the minimap, or the blue arrow, is I've marked my favorite fishing spot with the blue marker on the map. So the minimap gives me that tilted to say this direction for the best fishing experience. Just pick up all the sparkly bits on the way there. Let's see. Fishing. I can probably top up some stamina and do a nice fishing session. Kochi, hi, how are you, man? Mark, I'm sorry, I don't look at chat so much. It's kind of quiet, but welcome. Yeah, I've been making quite a fair bit of progress in the game. I think I've started the harbour missions. I don't think I've done all the harbour missions, but yeah, I've unlocked South Block, which is the bridge across the river, and then you build down there, and yeah, still I'm I don't know, 40-50% through the campaign without actually knowing how long the campaign is. But because we had a public holiday in the UK yesterday, I actually got a massive session in yesterday. Streaming session. No, it's good. I've actually managed to upgrade my stream a bit. I had issues last week. Was it Friday or Saturday stream? I think it might have been the Friday stream that had a very bad echo in terms of sounds. I had to play with my sound echo a bit. Which I didn't realize while I was streaming, because I did stream like sound tests before the stream and it sounded fine, but I don't know what happened. I think I might have opened like a window on the browser that had the stream open or something that caused the echo, and I didn't realize it was that bad for viewers of the stream. Might have scared off some people. How's your mixing going? Oh, missed it. Yeah, this is my new favorite fishing spot in the game. It's got 2 high value fish, which is this gladiator fish, which is 280 goals, and the wise fish, which is the 320 goals. So 2 out of 3 is high value. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I after that sound incident, I was like, what can I do to actually bear to watch my own stream? Because that's the first criteria. You don't want to scare away people that's like, let's see what this guy's doing. He's playing My Time at Portia. Nice game, so let's see. And then you come in and the sound just like, no, another streamer. Let's look at something else. Yeah. Wow, release as well. Very nice. Do you release like songs at a time, or do you try to mix like, I want to say, longer but album type thing? There's one band that I was I want to say I've actually bought like a pre-release album. That's his iTunes, so it might be a bit bigger. But they've released 2 songs, but on iTunes you can buy the album that those 2 songs are part of, and they're still releasing it one by one. But I've said I bought the album, but they've not actually released the full album. Yeah, I've come into month 4 in the game. Yeah, it's crazy hot in the UK as well. Sorry, jumping around topics a bit. It was bank holiday weekend, so public holiday yesterday, and both I think Sunday and Monday was 30 degrees in London. It's crazy. Okay, single and then the full EP. Okay. Good luck, man. Yeah, let me know. I will try and listen if I can get it. Or if you've got a YouTube link or something to a teaser, that would be great. Are you going to release... where are you releasing? Yeah, London was crazy this weekend. It's still, I think, inside my flat. The thermometer was saying it's 31 degrees when I got home this evening. It's like, what? That's crazy! Yeah, very warm. Got the fan blowing on and I'm already sweating. Yeah, the UK generally doesn't have air conditioning inside homes. The office where I worked did have aircon, so it was alright during the day. But getting home is just, my flat's been baking the whole day. Ah, Kingfish! Kingfish! Oh. Yeah, it gets a bit crazy at work because I try to like dress at least semi-formally, not formally, but nice long trousers and at least like a button shirt when I get to work. And when it's crazy warm like it is today, it's like some people even show up in shorts. The place that I work at now is fairly casual about dress code. They don't have like a formal dress code, so men can actually wear trousers. But yeah, London surprised me this year because there was that one day where I think it was the whole Europe had like a heat wave, and Paris I think was like 40 degrees, and London even had like one day of 38 degrees, which was crazy summer. But that was like 1 week that I had heat wave. The rest of summer was fairly mild, and then this, I would say, late sting in summer is a weekend of 32 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I do miss about countries that typically warmer, is they are prepared for warmer weather. Everyone's got air conditioning. or inside building, I should say, air conditioning. My boss is a guy that really likes the hot weather, and he's like, 31 degrees in London, that's brilliant. But he goes to places for holidays. He goes to Marrakesh, and I think he's been to Dubai and Mexico, and like all the places that's like, whoa, that's warm countries. And he was like, yeah, no, he kind of likes the warm weather. That's what he looks for when he goes on holiday. I was like, no, that's a bit warm for me. I like temperate climates. Or at least not to go outside when it's so warm. He's like, yeah, if you're outside, yeah, it gets warm, but those countries does have air conditioning inside. So it's not so bad as it sounds. Yeah. See. Can I get some more kingfish? Kingfish? I've also did the Kingfish Museum quest. So got the museum, and then you can give them one of each emperor fish, which they give you this master fishing rod as a reward. And if you then the next one is if you give them one of each kingfish, they give you a crystal fish tank, which I believe is the highest tier fish tank as well. And I've got in there, I've got a bunch of kingfish, and I'm gonna try and breed as a sort of late game strategy. It's gonna take a while because I think kingfish in the game take 8 days to breed. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. But every once in a while it says, you've got some new fish, and then you can sell some kingfish. Thanks, Kochi. I really like the feedback. I've not had too many people actually coming into the chat to talk about the setup, but I have been watching my VODs, and it's like, yeah, it's now a bit bearable. Yeah, the mistake I made last week was, or up to now, was I was trying to confirm that my mic is actually working, so I had some of my mic feedback through my speakers, and they say no, don't do that, because that was what was causing some of the echo and the I would say the empty room, either the echo or the empty room sound that I previously had going. So it's like, no, don't do that. But I've bookmarked like potential sound issues, like either you've got your stream open, or you've got speakers and you're repeating your mic sound through your speakers, which is they strongly recommend against doing. But the guy that was he came onto the stream when it was echoing so badly, and he was like saying, do you realize you're echoing? I was like, there's a bit of an echo, and I didn't realize how bad it was. And he was like, no, you should definitely listen to this, because you shouldn't stream like this. And he recommended I get a secondary device, either on my phone or another computer or something. So I've got an iPad now that I can open Twitch on the stream and check in case the sound actually comes through much worse than I think it is. And I just check once or twice in the stream that Twitch haven't surprised me by turning on the echo. I blame Twitch. It's always Twitch's fault. It's not my fault. But yeah, I think I was looking at another streamer as well, one of the biggest streamers, and it's like, how does their sound so crisp and my sound is so shitty? It's like maybe it's my settings, maybe it isn't Twitch. I could. That's actually an idea. I've got the chat open on my streaming software, which is Streamlabs OBS. So that's a good idea as well. To open the chat. Because yeah, I was debating how do I actually make sure that I actually see the chat. Because now it's like, look over there, there's chat. I could actually put it like maybe over there or something. That direction down there. As a bit of a notification that chat's going on. Yeah, still playing with my setup and figuring out what works. I have occasionally tried to do, I'll say, talk to other streamers while they're streaming, and sometimes I'm chatting in stream and they're not reacting, they're not even acknowledging that I'm chatting to them in their stream, and it's probably because they're not watching chat, or they haven't got chat open on their main screen. Yeah, I've got a dual monitor, actually 3 monitors. Before I got this PC, my old PC crashed, but that setup already had 2 monitors, and I was like, let's get a whole new setup, which included an upgrade to the monitor. So I've got 3 monitors. I don't want to throw out any old monitors, because it's still perfectly fine. It was I think the RAM or the motherboard or something that crashed, but the monitors were still fine. So yeah, I've got an actual 3 monitors. So I've got Twitch open on this one, the streaming software open on this one, and the game on the main new monitor. So yeah, I find it's okay. It's not. It can get a bit busy. It's like, which screen have I got something on? But yeah, I find it works. But the secondary device might be a bit easier if I can move it around. I've still got it on my table over here, because I did listen at the start of the stream that I didn't reintroduce my stream echo in some weird way. Now that you're here, actually reminds me, right? I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago that the streaming software itself updated, right? And for some reason I didn't save my previous settings. I thought it would have saved it automatically, so I had to reset up my whole setup in the streaming software. But it reminded me that I did Google what to do, and they say you can actually just back up the files that save the settings, and I didn't realize that, and I still need to do that, which reminds me to make a note. Let me actually pause the game for a bit. Back up OBS settings. Yeah, I'm learning loads of stuff from streaming, right? I was doing like a product demo at my work today via video conference, and I didn't realize or didn't know how much time I had, because it was actually to another team in the same company, and it was during their team meeting, their weekly team meeting, that they I talked to another team member of theirs a couple of weeks back, and they said, "Oh, come and demo your product to our team," and they've got like an hour-long team meeting every week, and I didn't know if they wanted to do like normal team business, and they're like, "Oh no, just demo. You're the only agenda item." So I was perfectly happy talking away for like a full hour demoing my product. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And they had questions, and it was like, nice. And previously I would have thought it's like an hour long, it's like a presentation. It's like, no, because it's video conferencing and you're just interacting with the audience and they chat. It's just voice chat as well, so nice that they can ask questions. But yeah, I credit streaming. It's like, yeah, I can talk for a while. Yeah, I use Streamlabs OBS. I saw a few people recommend that, and it was Twitch itself. They give you like two sections. One is like broadcasting software, and one's widget software or something. And Streamlabs OBS was on both of the list. So I was like, let's get that one. And it seems to work fine. Occasionally, that there's some weird settings that only when you're trying to troubleshoot like sound issues. But it's like, maybe you should not do, what's it, audio monitoring was the setting that I think was causing the echo effect, which was also the feedback to the speakers, which I didn't realize was on by default, that I had to turn off. But yeah, the streaming has helped me talk a lot more, because I feel I'm an introvert more naturally, and just the streaming has made me speak up a bit, just to say what I'm thinking and what I'm doing and talk about stuff. It's great. Must that wise fish. I'm actually gonna end the stream here, because I'm still have to do like sleep, which was I spoiled myself yesterday with a really long stream and long gaming session in my time at Portia, so I made loads of progress. But my weekday streams, when I'm also working during the day, I try to keep a bit shorter. Thanks for hanging out, Gotchi, stopping by. I've got a plushie here. This is my stream setup as well, by the way. I've got a little plushie to say thank you. This is my icon or my profile picture on Twitch as well. But it's a lion cub, and the background to the lion cub is in my native tongue, my name Leon. My parents gave me a nickname that sounds like lion cub in Afrikaans, which is my native tongue. Which is why it's my little mascot on my profile picture is a lion cub. This is now going to be my mascot. Whee, for the stream. So thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate you coming and saying hello. Are you streaming now? I might host you. Are you streaming? If you're not streaming, I'm gonna see if I can host somebody that's actually playing now. Let's see, my Time at Portia. English. Let's see. Yeah, I tend to look at who's streaming my Time at Portia before I start, and then by the time I finish, they finished as well. Let's see. English, my Time at Portia. There's one person that's streaming English, two people that's streaming English. This person is actually live. Yeah, let's host this person. Thanks, Kochi. Let's do this. I am gonna go. It's just gonna be a normal host. It's not gonna be a raid. I'm not at that audience level first. So I'm gonna stay in that chat for a while as well. But thanks, Kochi. I will be back. I'm not streaming on Wednesdays. I will be back at 7:30 PM UK time, which is about 1 hour and 40 minutes ago your time. And that will be Thursday. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna end my stream and go